5 World Cup titles, a legacy that defines the sport. When the yellow kit takes the field, the world recognizes football royalty. Facing them is a team that recently redefined what is possible for a developing football nation. Morocco shocked the sporting world by proving that organization can overcome reputation. On June 14th, these two forces meet in a group stage opening. It is a collision between the sport's most decorated history and its most ambitious rising power. The question for the 2026 cycle begins here. Will Brazil reassert their dominance, or will Morocco claim another giant? This match serves as a direct measurement of the current global hierarchy, a test of whether the traditional powers can still hold the line against a new class of challengers. Brazil enters this tournament under a cloud of self-doubt. To regain their standing, they need a clinical performance to launch a credible path toward the final. Morocco is driven by the need for validation. Defeating a titan like Brazil is the most efficient way to demonstrate that their recent success was the result of a systemic evolution, not luck. With both squads facing these specific pressures, the pitch becomes a venue for a high-stakes clash of conflicting philosophies. To understand Brazil's mindset, you have to look at the standard they are forced to uphold. For decades, they have been the benchmark for international football. That standard was set by icons like Pelé, who established a legacy of technical excellence that became a national expectation. Modern-era legends like Ronaldinho reinforce this, blending individual brilliance with a style of play that the rest of the world tried to emulate. But the data reveals a shocking gap in that timeline. Brazil has not won a World Cup title since 2002. For a nation that views second place as failure, 24 years without a trophy creates intense scrutiny and growing impatience among the fans. The responsibility for breaking this cycle now rests with manager Carlo Ancelotti, tasked with modernizing the team while preserving its creative identity. Ancelotti's system centers on players like Vinicius Jr., whose speed and dribbling allow him to puncture deep defensive blocks. Supporting that attack is the defensive stability of Alisson Becker, a veteran presence designed to prevent the counterattacks that have plagued Brazil in recent tournaments. For this squad, the jersey's history is no longer a source of pride. It is a heavy weight they must navigate to reach the final. Morocco's trajectory is the opposite. For years, they were viewed primarily as a regional force, strong within Africa, but rarely considered a threat to the global elite. That perception shifted during the 2022 World Cup, where Morocco's performance demanded a rewrite of the international script. They utilized a disciplined low-block defense to eliminate Belgium, Spain, and Portugal in succession. By becoming the first African nation to reach a World Cup semifinal, they provided a blueprint for how structured teamwork can negate individual star power. That run effectively dismantled the underdog label, replacing it with a reputation for tactical lethality. Morocco now plays with a level of self-belief that makes them dangerous. They no longer hope to compete, they expect to win. This matchup features a high-contrast tactical battle. It pits Brazil's expansive, offensive-minded flair against a Moroccan defensive structure that is among the most organized in the world. When Brazil commits numbers forward, Achraf Hakimi provides a lethal outlet on the counterattack, using his pace to punish teams that leave their wings exposed. They also have a technical wildcard in Brahim Diaz, a playmaker who can unlock a game with a single, precise pass through the center. Because Brazil's game plan requires high-risk positioning, Morocco's ability to absorb pressure and strike quickly makes the South Americans uniquely vulnerable in transition. On paper, metrics tilt in favor of Brazil. Looking at squad depth and historical win rates, they remain the favorite. But statistics can mislead when ignoring recent precedent. In 2023, Morocco secured a 2-1 victory. Given Brazil's need to start the 2026 cycle with a statement, I am predicting a narrow 2-1 win for the Seleção, though it will likely be their most difficult group stage test. Regardless of the final score, do not expect a blowout. This will be a war of attrition, where every tactical error will be punished. The stakes for this opening fixture are clear. The winner captures the momentum necessary to navigate a long and grueling tournament. What is your take? Will the traditional royalty hold their ground, or will the giant killers strike again? Leave your match predictions in the comments below. In the 2026 World Cup, the path to the knockout stages and the confidence of two nations begins with these 90 minutes.